This is episode number 4 of the Online Playmaker Sessions. This week's episode is with one of the leading experts in traffic generation, SEO, and conversion optimization, the marketing magician, Rob Fore.
Welcome to the Online Playmaker Sessions. This is the place for the latest what's working now strategies from the best online playmakers, the top marketers, the rising stars who are making it happen right now. Every week, you'll get real, actionable lessons that you can take and apply immediately in your business, delivered in short 20-minute sessions. Our focus is your results. Here's your host, entrepreneur, world-class trainer, and marketing strategist, Norbert Orlowitz.
Hello, Online Playmakers. If this is your first time tuning into the Playmaker Sessions, thank you for choosing us, and don't forget to subscribe to the podcast on iTunes, and if you prefer video, our YouTube channel at onlineprofitplaybook.tv. As with all of our episodes, we have all the show notes, transcripts, and actionable tips over on the blog. Just head over to www.onlineprofitplaybook.com. You'll also be able to get access to my complimentary 5-video tutorial series on building the proper foundation for your online business, as well as several other free trainings, including my Instant Income Multiplier tutorial. And if you're ready to multiply your results fast, check out the premium membership of our Online Profit Playbook, where our guests open up their closely guarded playbooks and walk you step by step through the exact marketing funnels and sales process they use to build their audience, grow their influence, and make sales. Get the coveted Online Profit Playbook today. Just head over to onlineprofitplaybook.com and join the Playmakers. Okay, let's get started with this week's session. Rob Fore, the marketing magician, is a highly respected lead expert in traffic, lead generation, online marketing, and SEO. Since 1996, Rob Fore has built an incredibly diverse and expansive list of successful six-figure plus online businesses, ranging from e-commerce, affiliate marketing, info publishing, speaking, training, and coaching. He is a top 20 earner in his network marketing companies, consistent super affiliate, speaker, trainer, and well-known master SEO strategist who teaches how to build a business, not just a downline. He is widely regarded as the leading expert in search engine optimization and is the creator of several digital training products and services. This week's Online Playmaker, Rob Fore. All right, welcome back. It's Norbert Orlowitz here with another edition of our Playmaker Sessions. And today we've got an awesome guest here. I'm very excited to spend some time here with the one and only Rob Fore, the marketing magician.
Hey, glad to be here, Norbert. You know, it's just so much fun. You know, I realized this morning just how big our world is, yet we can participate in that sandbox because of the internet. I mean, it's too cool. I mean, how many miles away are we right now? Bazillion.
A lot of miles, a few thousand miles. And through this little video that we're doing here in our little rooms, in our little corners of the world, we're going to be able to reach hundreds and thousands of people through this medium. So yeah, it's a pretty amazing thing.
That is amazing. We can touch lives, uplift, edify, and encourage people all day, every day. It's pretty exciting.
I love it. And we were just talking, you were sharing with me some of the things that you're working on right now. And I'm just like, wow, that's incredible. I mean, you've got your hand in so many different industries, so many different niches, so many different projects. And it's just amazing because there's just no limit to the creativity and no limit to the opportunity that we've got available to us if we just understand what we actually have available to us with the internet.
Yeah, that's actually right. I was actually having a conversation with my 2 adult sons. One's 31, one's 19. And it's like, dudes, there's no lack of opportunity. It's almost too much opportunity. So we get the people new to the game tend to get overwhelmed or confused. Like, what do I do? And they're afraid of making the wrong choice. The reality is learning the marketing game is pretty simple. But you have to pick. You have to pick something to sell, a market to serve, and you need to pick what I call a primary marketing method to get in, get busy, and just focus on that for 3 to 6 months until you start producing a result. And then you kind of realize marketing's almost a little cookie cutter, paint by number system. There's both an art and a science, which I think just makes it incredibly fun.
I love that you mentioned it that way, because that's really been my focus over the last year, is trying to break online marketing down into the fundamentals, really just the most essential things that you need to focus on in your business. Because I see people, they're overwhelmed. There's so much information, and they're spending a lot of time doing unnecessary things, and they're not learning the fundamentals, the basics, those things that don't change, never will change. And if you learn those things, then you can apply them in any market, to any product, to any service. Doesn't matter where you want to take it. I mean, you were sharing with me all these different markets and projects and services and industries that you're working in and have worked in over the years, because you've got a lot of experience here. But really, you're just applying the same principles into different niches. And I mean, are you recreating the wheel every time, or?
Never, hardly ever are we recreating the wheel. In fact, I had to laugh at myself about a year ago. I was really looking back at the last, 15 years of effort that we've done online. And I was looking at one of my original websites. We were selling a newsletter to real estate agents and brokers, and the upsell was to build these websites. And I was looking at the language, and I was using the same language we used back then is the same language we use today in most of our marketing material. It's like a one-trick pony. It's like, Rob, you never change. You found something that works and you just keep cranking it out. But that's why I think it is like a paint-by-number system. Once I've kind of always broken it down to, if I join a new industry, if I want to go promote something new, say bottled water, energy drink, I'm going to go just find the people who are doing selling it really, really well, and look for points of commonality. What are they all doing? And if we can find those points of commonality, then we know that's our basis, that's our foundation, that the basics where we need to start, and then we just kind of leverage from there.
I'm really glad that you said that, because that is really the whole focus of this project with the Online Profit Playbook and the Playmaker Sessions here, is to show people the commonalities. So, I'm interviewing lots of different top marketers, top producers, and rising stars, essentially people who are making it happen. They're getting results. Mm-hmm. And we're basically having you guys share with us exactly what you're doing in your business. And you're the fourth interview that I've done so far. And I already know the outcome of this. This is exciting. I already know the outcome of this, but what I'm seeing, what I knew that I would see, is a lot of commonalities, a lot of similarities. There could be different marketing strategies, there could be different tactics, there could be different products that we're promoting, but the fundamentals are the same.
Yeah, that's exactly right. When I was entering a new niche about 5 years ago, and I just took a look at the top players within the niche, the top 10 within that niche. And I literally created what I call dossiers. I pulled out little files and put in the yellow sheets of paper, and I was taking notes, and I making file. Let's say you were one of the guys, I'd make a file for you, I'd make a file for the other guy, and I created this dossier. And then I literally went through and went, well, they all have a blog. They all use an autoresponder. They all have a YouTube account. And I was looking for those points of commonality, even though they all promoted something different. And I had found 5. And so when I started, it's like, okay, well, I need those 5 things before I ever do anything. I'm going to start with those 5, and that will give me the launch pad I need to have success. And it worked out wonderfully well.
Awesome. Perfect. Well, can I ask you, what were the 5 things that you discovered?
Yeah, what I discovered is because I was really interested in building a business on the internet, lead generation on the internet, and the 5 in the network marketing space. And of all the leaders I had found, they all had a personal blog. So they all had their own domain name and their own blog. They weren't using a free blog. They weren't using a $25 a month blog from some other place. They owned and controlled their own content. That was one thing. The next thing I found common was they were all huge content marketers, a lot of value. So their content was really providing value to their target market, whoever they were selling to, but not necessarily pitching. It wasn't always a sales pitch, buy my stuff. It was more value. It's like meeting them where they were, adding value, and then just making it very easy for the people to find what the next step was. So content-based marketing, value-based marketing. The third thing was they all had autoresponders, and they all sent a good series of follow-up messages over time. So that was another big one. The fourth one was they all had free training, some type of free training they gave away, whether it was training they created or training that they were passing people off into. And the fifth thing was they all had some kind of pretty active social media. At the time it was MySpace when I was studying it, but think LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, they all had those things going. And they at least had the appearance that they were socially active, even though later I found out a lot of that was automated.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay. Awesome. Good. Yeah. So that narrows it down to really the most important things. So let me ask you now, as far as your business is concerned, and we're sticking, you're in a lot of different industries and niches and stuff. For our audience, we're sticking to online affiliate marketing, home-based business, network marketing, that type of an audience. So when you think about that industry and that niche and your projects involved in that niche, I want you to think about what are the major result producing activities that you focus your time and energy on, because I see a lot of marketers spending a lot of time on things that aren't really that important, that aren't getting them results. It's keeping them busy, and so they feel like they're doing something, but they're not getting the results. So for you, it's kind of the 80-20 principle. What are the 20% of activities that you spend the most energy on that provide you with the most results?
Yeah, well, today that would be promoting my model is SEO or organic search.
Right.
So I'd say about 80% of my results come from organic search, meaning I want to create content that people are actually searching for. So for one of my blog posts, the keyword we were going after is article writing software. And the idea is if somebody's typing in and searching for article writing software, they're looking for a solution. They're trying to write articles and they want some help. So there's a lot of things, a lot of tools or services we could sell that person. So I spend quite a bit of time on the content to really give a good review or good tips, tricks, value-based content. But that's once and done. Once the content's done, we're done. So whether we write it ourselves or buy it, that doesn't matter. But now for organic search, we need to get that content to rank. And so in the beginning, I spent most of my time building out or using different software processes and building out different processes to try to get that content to rank. And over about a 5-year period now, we pretty much have it automated. But back in the beginning, that's where we spent our time, was getting that to rank. Once it ranked and we got the traffic, now we could determine, do we need to bump up the conversions? Does the funnel need help? But until we had traffic, nothing mattered. And I know exactly what you mean about doing it backwards, because in the beginning when I did MLM, I would buy all these courses about what to say and how to say it to prospects. And that's not what I needed. What I needed to do was learn how to get prospects, how to get leads to talk to, not what to say. When I had somebody, I needed to learn how to get somebody to say something to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, awesome. And I know that search engine optimization, SEO, is your big focus, and like you said, your business model. So this will definitely be really relevant for those people. And we'll have some links here for some further resources and education and things like that if people are looking to go down that path, where you can learn from Rob and leverage some of the things that he's put together to help you to get your content to rank. So again, as far as highest leverage activities, you're basically focusing on finding the keywords that you want to rank for, creating that content, and then getting out there and promoting that content to get it to rank.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's the biggest thing. We need to get that consistent flow of targeted traffic to very targeted content and offers. And then it works out well. And then once we have that going, then we just go on to the next keyword or the next product or set of keywords. So it's just a very scalable model.
Yeah, and I mean, what's powerful about the SEO strategy is that it's scalable. I mean, like you said, you create that content, it's done. It's going to stay out there on the internet and bring traffic to you for months and for years.
Yeah, it can be months and years. This one article writing software post, I put it up in 2013, and it's done over $80,000 in commissions. I just got another monthly commission check. But here's the kind of the cool thing. So the traffic's been consistent, the sales have been consistent, but I have noticed this particular software program we've been promoting, the sales have been going down. You know, all products kind of have a shelf life, or they start reducing the price or whatever. So, well, that's okay, because all I need to do is go change what we're promoting on that page. So I could change the link and put a link rotator and test 3 different, maybe newer article writing software programs, and probably immediately go bump those commissions right back up. So again, the traffic is the first thing. Once we have the traffic, then we can decide how best to funnel that traffic, which may change over time.
Right. And that's the strategy for, if you're following the search engine optimization, the SEO type of a business model.
Right.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. So let's talk a little bit about monetizing. And this is going to be interesting for you, because you very much promote lots of different things, lots of different programs, affiliate programs. I mean, you've been a top earner, top marketer for so many different programs, business opportunities, tools, marketing systems. I mean, it's literally a list. You've earned 6 figures, multiple 6 figures with a variety of different programs. So maybe share with people sort of your monetization strategy, because I find a lot of marketers still, they get into the space, they want to do online marketing, and so they find a product, a service, a marketing system, or a business opportunity, and they try to go out there and just promote that one thing, and they can't do it. It's hard to have success. Yeah. So what would you like to share with people about creating a monetization strategy? What does that mean, and how do you monetize all this traffic that you get?
Yeah, I think it's really just a shift in thinking. And I got this shift years ago. I had actually bought a little $29 book off a magazine ad, how to make $4,000 a day working in your kitchen table in your underwear. And the guy said, it was the guy that wrote it was Jeff Paul. And he had said, most people get it backwards. They have a product, and then they go try to find a market to sell it to. Right. He said, you're much better served finding a hungry market, a market that has challenges that you can solve, and then go find ways that you can solve them. See, the one way, we have a product, I got a cigarette vapor thing, and I go try to sell it to people. The other way, I go to people who want to quit smoking, and I can go find not only cigarette vapors, but I can find pills and potions and shots and diets and all kinds of things. So by just switching that focus, I have a product for sale in a store. I own the store that has 1,000 products. To me, that just made so much more sense. And because I know I've been doing MLM all the time, and I think I'm actually pretty good at it. But if I personally talk to 100 people, I'm still going to get 70, 80 of them tell me no. Absolutely. They don't like MLM or whatever. But I know if we just increase our inventory, the things that we offer them, the value-based products and services we offer them, chances are they're going to come buy something someday.
Absolutely. It gives you many more opportunities to engage with those prospects, to provide value to them, and to acquire a customer.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. And I think it was John or Mark Twain that said, put all your eggs in one basket and guard that basket with your life. And maybe that makes sense for a farmer, but it doesn't make sense for a marketer, especially a network marketer, because I've done that. But I'm very clumsy, and I've tripped and just ended up with an egg on my face. You know what I mean? But I mean, you've seen a lot of people. You hear the horror stories. I just saw on the news the other day, another big company got temporarily shut down by the FTC. Yep. And when I saw that, it's like, oh my gosh. And I went up and I real quickly checked of all the companies that have been shut down in the last year, and it would make you cringe. So if you're going to give up your time and your money and take time away from the family and friends and the people you care about most to build a business, why would you put all your entire financial future on one company that you don't own and control. To me, that's like suicide.
It's lunacy. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense at all. I mean, we're teaching people how to build an online business. If you're going to be building an online business, build your own online business where you control the audience, you control the prospects, the leads, and the customers. And that's exactly what, we've been teaching that since 2008 when we launched MLSP. And it just makes a lot more sense, right?
That just makes a lot more sense. And in fact, if you really go look at the MLM leaderboards, there's plenty of places on the internet you can go find the top income earners and really dig deep into most of their models. Yeah, you'll find guys out there that are making $1 million, $5 million, $10 million a year, but you'll also find those guys that spent 5, 10, 20 years, decades building that. So it took a long, long time to do it. And you'll also see that they've had companies go down and they lost everything and it's a do-over. But for the majority of people that are making multiple 6 figures or even 7-figure, part of the 2 Comma Club, it's not coming from their MLM. It's coming from the training, the tools, the websites, the lead page builders, the autoresponders, everything else they're promoting to their team to give their team the advantage to go learn marketing. So most of the money is really coming from the other inventory.
Yeah, absolutely. It just makes sense. All right, so let's break it down here. I know you're doing so many different things in marketing, but I'm just wondering, recently in the last few months, where your focus has been, what's working for you now. If you could share with our listeners, with our viewers, what's one of the best things that you're doing right now in your marketing that's creating results?
Yeah, our best thing right now is literally creating whatever you're selling or whatever you're promoting. Create a really good product review. So whatever the product is, product XYZ review. And if you're not a good writer, pay somebody. But this needs to be off the top, great content. Share your results, share why you decided to buy it, join it, use it, whatever. The results, testimonials, it just needs to be really good content. And so you're creating that awesome review, and that's pretty much, we'll call it a pre-sell. And you do that for all the major things that you want to sell. Now, from that point forward, where most people goof it, is they'll join a company as an affiliate, and they'll get their affiliate link, and they'll do a little blog post or a little video, and then they send them to that affiliate link right to the company's site, which doesn't pre-sell or build a relationship. It doesn't do anything. And so I don't want a direct link to anything. I always want to pre-sell it first. So I just switched all my marketing to go to my pre-sell first instead of the opt-in page first or the sales page first or whatever. And that has worked exponentially well. In fact, I promote MLSP, and I've built a pretty big team in MLSP. My conversion from lead to sign up is about 12% with MLSP. Why? Because I take all the leads to a pre-seller. Some people call it a bridge page, to a little bridge page pre-sell, and then take them into the sales page for MLSP, where I look at the results of my team. Even though I teach this, most people don't do it, and their average conversion from lead to sales is about 2.5%.
Yep.
The only difference is we're pre-selling. So I think that's huge. You need to spend a lot of content on creating a unique value proposition, or you need some reason going, do business with me, please. And here's the reason why,
That's powerful. And the results, the numbers right there, you just do a little bit of math, that is huge. From 2.5% to 12% sales conversion. We're talking about sales conversion now. That is massive. You think about, for every 100 leads, to be able to get to acquire 12 customers instead of just 2.5. That just completely changes your possibility as far as what you can do with marketing and how quickly you can grow your business. That's massive. Now, for
in fact, it's kind of funny because I'm doing a split test right now where I'm split testing not only the opt-in pages to increase the lead conversion, but once they convert, we're sending them to a funnel that doesn't have a pre-sell, but it's still me. We're having a funnel that sends them directly to the company page, and then we're having a funnel that does the pre-sale. Without the pre-sale, we're getting 0 conversions after the leads. I mean, 0. And it's kind of frightening because I know most people that market online do a direct link of some kind. That there's very not often do you see a bridge page, So
that's huge. Well, I'm excited for you to share one of the marketing funnels that you're using right now. I know for our premium members, we're going to dig right into your business, and you're going to walk us through one of the processes that you're using. So I'm really excited to
think 31-cent leads. Now, I don't know in your space, whether it's affiliate marketing space or network marketing space, but in my space, an average lead is $4 to $12.
Absolutely.
And so based on the funnel we'll show the premium members, we got it down to 31 cents a lead in the network marketing space, which is
That's beyond crazy. All right. So we're getting to the top of the interview here. So thank you so much, first of all, for everything that you've shared already. Lots of little gold nuggets. I hope people are taking notes here as they're listening. So let's leave our listeners and our viewers. Rob, if you could just share three final tips for our viewers, for our listeners here, to creating a profitable online business. I mean, you've got years of experience in lots of different niches, so many different things you've promoted. You've just such a wealth of wisdom. So three quick, powerful tips for anybody that wants to break through and create results in their online business.
Yeah, I would say the first and foremost is everything in our life that's important, we schedule. So right now, my dad's going to turn 75 years old, and it's on our schedule to get on the plane, fly out, spend time with my dad, fly back. It's important. Every morning, me and my wife get up and we go down and play an hour and a half of tennis. Why? It's important to our health. It's fun. Everything in life that's important, we schedule. Have you scheduled time to build your business? If not, how important is it really? So my first thing would be have a heart-to-heart conversation with yourself and find out if building a business and making more money is really important. If it is, schedule time to build your business. The second thing is pick the one thing or the target market you want to serve, or if you're forced into it because you're in an MLM and you got to start with a product, then do that. But go find people that are effectively selling that product and model them. Find the points of commonality that they're all using and start there. And third is once you're having success and once you're focused on building a list and building a relationship, and keep in mind, we're building a list of like-minded individuals in whatever niche you're in. So then start becoming the advisor. Say this too can help you. You may also want to take a look at this. Oh my gosh, people, look at the tool I discovered. And expand your inventory. And then we're going to be building a business and not just a downline. So heaven forbid, should the company go down, it's a bummer, but not catastrophic.
Absolutely. Beautiful. Great advice. 3 powerful things to take away here and immediately apply into your business. Love it, Rob. Thank you so much.
Cool.
Rob Fore, again, thank you so much for giving of your time, your wisdom, your knowledge, your experience, and sharing with our viewers and our listeners some really awesome tips, awesome strategies, and really just showing people exactly what you do in your business, which in the end really comes down to the most important fundamental basics of marketing.
Yeah, true enough. Well, it's been fun, Norbert. Been fun, everybody. Till we meet again. Hey, we hope to see you on the inside.
Absolutely. All right. Thanks a lot, Rob.
I hope you enjoyed this week's Playmaker session. If you love the session, subscribe now to our YouTube channel so you never miss our weekly episodes. Be sure to also subscribe to the podcast on iTunes. Just type in Online Playmakers in the search bar and click subscribe, and be sure to leave a 5-star review. All of the episodes, show notes, transcripts, resources, and bonuses are available on the blog over at onlineprofitplaybook.com, along with several bonus free tutorials I've created for you as well. Your fast track to results is to follow the Playmakers. You can download their closely guarded playbooks and follow them step by step to grow your influence, build your audience, and create results in your business right now. Head over to onlineprofitplaybook.com and join the Playmakers to get full access today. Thank you again for joining us today, and be sure to tune in next week as we bring you another power-packed session with the top Playmakers online. This is Norbert Orlowitz signing off.